You can do everything wrong and still be right. There is no other industry that can match it. Any other industry, if you lose, if you make the wrong decision, you're held accountable and you will be defeated. In trading, you can make every single fucking wrong decision there is to make. You can go against your plan, you can break risk management, and you can be rewarded for it. That is the most deadliest thing in the trading realm. You are a ticking time bomb. Like, remember this, the poison of accidental win. One win doesn't feel dangerous, but the danger isn't in the trade. It's the seed it plants. Every time you profit from breaking rules, you reinforce poison. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another trading video. So today I have another writing reflection for you guys that I want to share. This one is called "You Can Do Everything Wrong and Still Be Right." And I truly believe as traders, this is the most important lesson and insight that we have to be aware of. You can do everything wrong and still be right, because this is the cruelest thing about trading, right? In trading, bad behavior can get rewarded. You can go against your plan, you can go against risk management, you can go off a feeling, go off your gut instinct, go off intuition, and still get rewarded for that. You could break every single rule you promise yourself you would follow. You can go against your trading plan, go against the rule book, and you can still get a payout. You can still get rewarded. You can still walk away profitable, okay? And that is the deadliest thing. Because think about it, right? Look at all the other industries, medicine, law, sports. If you make the wrong decision, you lose, okay? If you miss the winning shot, you lose. But in trading, it's the complete opposite. You can do everything wrong and still be right. This is why it's so deadly, because me, always speaking about my own journey, my own experiences, I've gone against my trading plan, I've broken risk management, I've gone against my rules, I've gone off intuition, a gut feeling, and what happened? I got rewarded for that, and it tricked my brain into thinking that discipline is optional, that I don't have to respect the process, that, you know, I'm superior into the market. My intuition is better than my trading strategy, right? So that's what this video is about. You can do everything wrong and still be right. And at the end of this video, I want you to be so awake and so aware of every single decision that you take, okay? The most important thing, good trading is not about being right, it's about trading right. Did you make the correct decision? Did you follow your plan? Did you follow risk management? Did you follow your trading plan like you said you would at the start of the week? Because if you make the wrong decision and get rewarded for it, if left unchecked, if left unwatched, eventually you will fall. Eventually it will come back around and you'll be on the wrong side of the market. So as always, let's read out the writing reflection, and then at the end I will give you actionable steps that you can use and apply in your trading realm, in your trading life. So let's get to it. You can do everything wrong and still be right. The market's cruel trick. Trading is unlike any other profession. In most fields, bad work brings bad results. If you cut corners in any other profession, people suffer and you pay the price. But in trading, you can throw away your plan, ignore your rules, abandon every principle you swore you'd never break, and the market can still pay you. That's the cruelest trick of all. The false reward. You break risk management and it works. You revenge trade and it works. You size up out of anger and it works. The screen flashes green, the payout hits your account, the dopamine floods your brain, and in that moment, you're not winning, you're being poisoned. The whisper that kills. After that accidental win, a voice starts whispering, "See, results don't matter. Your instincts were right. Discipline is optional." You justify the recklessness. You confuse luck with skill. You let the outcome rewrite the process. This is how traders begin the slow march towards collapse. The poison of accidental wins. One win doesn't feel dangerous, but the danger isn't in the trade. It's in the seed it plants. Every time you profit from breaking your rules, you reinforce poison, overconfidence, disrespect for risk, the belief that structure is optional. The profit isn't progress, it's corrosion. The countdown to collapse. What happens next is predictable. The next time you risk a little more, the next time you push a little harder, the next time you bet the account on a feeling, and when the market finally decides to punish you, and it will punish you, it won't be gentle. It will strip away not just the profit, but your confidence, your discipline, and maybe even your career, all because you mistook a warning for a reward. The only true reward system. Here's the truth. The market has only one long-term reward system: respect for process, discipline, patience, risk management. The traders who last are not the ones who had the biggest single win. They're the ones who treated every trade like a brick in the foundation, not a lottery ticket. A profitable mistake isn't proof of mastery, it's the proof you're standing on a cliff. A final warning. If you've ever made money by doing everything wrong, don't celebrate it. Don't post it. Don't let it fuel your ego, because that win wasn't proof of mastery. It was proof you slipped and got away with it. Yes, you can show off. Yes, you can think you're the king of the market. You can convince yourself you've unlocked a superpower, or you can hold yourself to an elite level of self-accountability. You can call the mistake what it really was, a crack in the foundation. Making a mistake is fine. Every trader makes them. What's not fine is letting it pass unwatched, unexamined, unguarded, because that's how cracks turn into collapse. The market doesn't punish immediately. That's the trap. It waits. It feeds you until you believe you're untouchable, and then it takes everything back with interest. And the traders who last are not the ones who boast about getting away with it or telling themselves they're somehow invincible because luck was on their side. They're not the ones chasing glory, showing off, or imagining they unlock some secret superpower. The traders who last are the ones disciplined enough to treat that win as a warning, to examine every step, every risk, every decision that led to it, and ask themselves the hard question they'd rather avoid. They don't let the win inflate their ego. They don't ignore the cracks. Instead, they use it to sharpen themselves, to rebuild the foundation stronger than before, to fortify their rules, their patience, and their discipline, because they've learned the hard way. Money made by accident disappears. Mastery earned through self-control lasts forever. Okay, guys, so that is another writing reflection completed. You can do everything wrong and still be right. The most dangerous, cruelest trick in this game. Like I said at the start, there is no other industry that can match the trading arena. If you do everything wrong, you can still get rewarded for it. You can go against your processes. You can go against your system, your risk management, your rules, your trading plan, and you can still get rewarded. And the most deadliest thing is it plants that seed. Again, I have made money, I have received payouts, I have passed funded challenges doing it incorrect way. And if I've done it before, what's stopping me from doing it again? This is why in this game, in this realm, it demands personal excellence and elite level of self-accountability, because a lot of people, again, myself included, I've justified the entry, I've gone against my plan, and I've made money, but the market always comes back around. Eventually, the market will collect its debts from you. If you've made money in the market through gambling, through deviating, through compromising, eventually the market will come back around and it will hold you accountable and it will collect its debts, okay? And yes, you may get away with it today, you may get away with it tomorrow, even next month, even the next payout, but eventually that seed will grow. That seed's been planted. This is why we have to be reflecting every single day, every single week especially, asking ourselves the question, good trading is not about being right, it's about trading right. Did we follow our plan? Did we follow risk management? Heading forward, I now have some actionable steps that I want to share with you guys that you can use and apply in your trading round. Okay, guys, so number one, treat every win from a mistake as a warning. If a trade succeeds, despite breaking your plan, pause and analyze it. Ask yourself, which rules did I break? What risk did I take? Log it, review it, and make note of how to prevent relying on luck in the future, right? And we've all done it before. We've all been there, okay? Every single trader has given in to temptation and given into emotions, right? There is no trader out there. We are all human beings. We all struggle with this trading mindset. And, you know, a lot of traders punish mistakes. For me, I embrace them. I tell other people they should embrace them. You're going to make mistakes. Making a mistake is fine. It's totally acceptable. What's not fine, what's not acceptable is letting it go unwatched, unchecked, unguarded. So this is why you have to review every single trade. This profitable trade that just come in, this payout that I just received, how did you win it? Did you win it through correct discipline? Or did you revenge trade? Or did you just go off intuition? Or did you just make the payout through gambling? You need to ask yourself that question, because we will lie to ourselves to make ourselves feel better. But this mindset, this attitude, this behavior has no longevity in this trading game. Okay, guys, so number two, hold yourself to an elite level of self-accountability. Set a standard for yourself beyond just profits. Track every deviation from your plan, no matter how small. Don't allow ego to rewrite the story. Let discipline guide your decisions. Elite level of self-accountability. Most people don't want to do it. Most traders, myself included, what I used to do back in the day, going back a few years, I would only review, I would only reflect, I would only hold myself accountable when I'm losing, when I've made mistakes. But the most important thing we need to be doing is, regardless if we're winning, regardless if we're losing, we need to be holding ourselves accountable for every single decision. Because I used to tell myself, right, I don't need to hold myself accountable if I'm making money, because obviously I'm doing something right. No, because it's about how you're making that money. It's the most important thing. So every single day, review your day, track your emotions, track your trades, track your behavior. Did you make the correct decision or did you not? Okay, guys, so my last one, number three, Use reflection to build long-term resilience. After each trading session, review not just results, but how you achieve them. Identify patterns of overconfidence, impulse trades, or shortcuts. Convert those insights into adjustments that strengthen your discipline, patience, and self-control, okay? And this is similar to the one before, all right? It all comes back to self-accountability and awareness, identifying the patterns throughout your trading week. That's the most important thing. And going back to my previous point, right? Most traders only review, only reflect when shit hits the fan, okay? When they're in drawdown. Most people, when they're winning, when they're getting payouts, when they're in the green, they don't review, they don't reflect because they have an expectation to win. And that expectation is being fulfilled, so they don't need to do anything. But like I said, good or bad, profit or loss, you still need to be doing it every single day. And that's why trading is so ruthless. This is why so many people come and go in this game, because it demands you to be on point every single day. Majority of the time, yes, we have to apply in action, we have to wait, we have to hold the line, but there's so much inner work you have to do. And this is why I love trading so much, right? Because it demands personal excellence. It demands you to be on point and on guard at all times. If you drift, if you pause, if you compromise, if you deviate, the market will chew you up, right? My number one mantra that I always say to myself, 90% of traders lose. What makes you think you're any different? This is the work we have to be putting in. For me, majority of my trades, majority of my trading strategy is waiting, is holding. 90% of the time, I'm just sitting and waiting on my hands, but the inner work, the inner reflection, the stillness that I have to cultivate on a daily basis to make sure my thoughts, my emotions, my behavior is in check is incredibly difficult to do every single day. Okay, guys, so that is today's video. You can do everything wrong and still be right. There is no other industry that can match it. Like I said, any other industry, if you lose, if you make the wrong decision, you're held accountable and you will be defeated. In trading, you can make every single fucking wrong decision there is to make. You can go against your plan, you can break risk management, and you can be rewarded for it. That is the most deadliest thing in the trading realm. You are a ticking time bomb. Remember this, the poison of accidental win. One win doesn't feel dangerous, but the danger isn't in the trade. It's the seed it plants. Every time you profit from breaking rules, you reinforce poison, overconfidence, disrespect for risk, the belief that structure is optional, the profit isn't progress, it's corrosion. And that's what happens, right? Corrosion, poison, it poisons your mind. If you're making money through the incorrect decision, that poison is going to grow and grow and grow. That seed, those roots are going to grow deeper and deeper. And eventually, you know, you'll push your luck. You'll keep pushing your luck. I've done it so many times before. I've made money through the incorrect decision. I did everything wrong and I was still right. And what happens? Oh, I got away with it once before. I got a payout. Let's do it again. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's try again. And what happens? You keep pushing your luck. You keep gambling. And then eventually the market will take you out because the market demands personal excellence. The market demands the process over outcome. Okay, guys. So that is today's writing reflection. Please let me know if you resonated with this message, if you resonated with this mantra, and remember that you can do everything wrong and still be right. You need to be on guard. You need to be on watch. If you don't, you will crash, you will burn, okay? You will be here today, but gone tomorrow. Another thing I like to tell myself, the two mantras that I like to tell myself over and over that rule my day every single day. Number one, 90% of traders lose. What makes you think you're any different? This is it. And number two, trade as if your life depends on it, because it does. It really does, guys. We get one life, one opportunity. We need to seize it. We need to conquer it, and we need to go and claim it. Okay, guys? So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys watching as always, and I will see you all in the next one.